Alright, so someone commented and asked if I would do a video on the medications that I keep on hand. Sorry. It's been a crazy week. I'm filming my EdTPA for my teaching credential, and I also got sick, so great. I really don't want to do it over again. I'm hoping that my voice holds out until Friday, but I decided, you know what, I really don't want to break the streak. I want to keep having a really short video every day at least. So I'm just going to do a quick one on what's in the med box. And this comment was posted on the little care video I did on this guy, because I mentioned that I dewormed him with Pro. So let's see, the med box. I keep it over here, but first, before even going into the med box, I like to keep kosher salt, and I actually salt my water, all my water, as a kind of health benefit, I guess. You can use any salt as long as it doesn't supply iodide. So you see this salt does not supply iodine, and you want to make sure it's just pure salt, that there are no caking ingredients, or sorry, anti-caking ingredients present in the salt. And I like kosher salt because it dissolves super quickly. So I salt all my water about a tablespoon a gallon, no matter which fish I'm talking about. Out here I have methylene blue, which I use whenever I artificially hatch eggs, the few times I've had to do it. And works really well, prevents fungus on the eggs. And then as to concentration, I add enough until it's a nice blue color. And be really careful, this stuff stains like crazy, which is why I keep it out here. I probably should keep it in another bag. Malachite green, I've used this to successfully remove fungus on a fish. I think it was my adult, yeah, it was my old blue Galaris, and he was having trouble. After I cured him of dropsy, he got fungus because his immune system was way down. There was just like a patch of fungus on his body, and so I would like net him and dip a Q-tip in this and then paint it onto the fungus, and it killed it pretty quickly. So malachite green. We go into the actual med box. Let's see. Oh, I need to put the levamisole in here. I've been keeping it in here. Okay. So levamisole. So this is the stuff I've been using to treat my beta rubra, anti-worming agent. Very, very powerful. Let's see, what else is in here? We have fishbendazole, or fishzole. Oh, wow. Metronidazole. There we go. Metronidazole. This is what I used to cure my blue Galaris of dropsy that one time. And yeah, it's basically an antibacterial. Yeah, I can't remember. Oh, this one should be eaten if possible. So, oh wait, no. Okay, so this one can be in the water. Okay, the next special one that I was thinking of, or not thinking of, anyway, Canaplex. So this is kanamycin. So I use metronidazole and kanamycin at the same time. Kanamycin is great because it can diffuse through body tissues. So this one, you just put it in the water, and even if you have a fish that isn't eating, it can go through the body tissue without the fish having to ingest it. Let's see. Fishbendazole. This is fenbendazole. Okay. This is similar to the levamisole. It's another anti-worming agent, and this one should be eaten. Okay, so that's the nice thing about levamisole. It works even if the fish doesn't want to eat. Fenbendazole, it's better if the fish eats it. So if you see they want you to soak it in water, or they want you to soak the food in this medication for 30 minutes, and it suggests that you add a let's see, what is it? A binding agent, essentially. Focus, here you go. It suggests that you add focus, so this basically just binds medication to fish food so that it won't just float away. So when I was trying to figure out what was wrong with my beta rubra, here we go. This is what I used on the beta rubra. First I used Prazipro, and this is what I used on my puffer fish when I first got him. That cleaned him right out. Okay, it's a really mild but usually quite effective medication for deworming fish. Next step, if Prazipro doesn't work, we got fish bendazole and the focus. So bind the flubendazole to the food with focus, and then last line of defense, right, is levamisole, which I have found to be extremely effective. If your fish is still having trouble eating, you can try putting garlic guard on their food. This stuff stinks, but yeah, I tried it when my beta rubra weren't eating, and it made them slightly more interested in the food, I would say. So, but a lot of people swear by it, so I bought it. This is some, what is this? This is some antifungal. It's a mixture, I think, of acroflavin and stuff. I got it from a breeder. I don't know why I still have it. I should take that out. Oh, test kit. I don't know why that's in the med box. So Epsom salt is great when your fish eats too much and they become constipated. And so you put your fish, I'd have to look up the specific dosage again, but you basically put your fish in an Epsom salt bath, and it causes them to just poop everything out. Like, it's extremely effective. I had one fish that like way overate. Of course it was a betta palafina, so a wild betta. Way overate all the other fish's food. He stopped pooping. He got to like, he was almost the size of like a little football. And then I mean, exaggeration, I know, but he got super fat and wasn't pooping. And then I put him in an Epsom salt bath and just went whoosh, and he was so thin. Not super thin, but in comparison to what he was before, this thing just cleaned him right out. So I really suggest having Epsom salt at all times, especially if you have bettas, because bettas are pigs. Oh, test strips. I guess that makes sense, having them there. Aquarisol, I forget why I got this. It says it's for protozoans. I'm trying to remember if I've used this successfully. But it's for an ick. It's for ick, and if you see one of my other videos, I usually treat ick just by increasing the temperature and adding salt inside of this, but nice to have on hand in case I ever have a sticky case. These are erythromycin tabs, so this is for battling that blue-green algae. There's a local fish store next to me that sells them in tabs like this. One tab's for 20 gallons. This is more kanamycin. Actually, I should probably throw that one away. This one's really old, so because I got this new one. That's another thing. Always make sure that your medications are up to date. Okay. Vitamin B12. So there's a big beta breeder in the IBC, and he used to be a nutritionist, and he said that if you put B12 in the water, then the bacteria will often go for the B12 instead of for the biofilm on the fish. I haven't used it, obviously, but I don't know. I have it just in case I have a fish with a bacterial infection. Let me stop this. Okay, I had to stop and start in case the video got too long. My phone can't really handle long videos. Acroflavin, so this one's good for, again, for preventing eggs from fungusing, so that can go over there. Neoplex, this is another antibacterial medication I picked up when my fish had dropsy, so this can go in the, let's put it over here, in the antibacterial general cure. So this is another dewormer, basically. Yeah, what are the active ingredients? Metronidazole and praziquantel, so it's kind of a mix of the antibacterial and deworming agents. Random plastic bag. I think that's Epsom salt. I have my little measuring spoon. Looks like I used it on the measuring, or on the Epsom salt. And a pH, no, this is a temperature pen. Well, anyway. So, let's see if I arrange this kind of. Okay, so, I guess, here you go. Here's the overview. Garlic guard, good for making your fish want to eat. Deworming agents over here. General cure is kind of a mixture of deworming and then antibacterial over there. Salt I always use all the time. B12, possible water additive if your fish has bacteria. Over here, antifungal agents for whenever you're hatching eggs artificially, some testing kits. Random Epsom salt for constipated fish. Quercol for really stubborn cases of ick. And then these tablets in case I get the blue-green algae again. Erythromycin tablets. So there you go. That's what I have on hand.